A 61-year-old San Antonio truck driver killed 6 people. RIP to those victims. We'll talk about it when I get back. What up, y'all? Dash Kings with TG. And I was reading an article today, and it kind of disturbed me. A headline by saying truck driver found guilty of misdemeanor vehicular homicide, cleared of all felony charges in fatal crash with high school marching band bus. Now, this was apparently done in Licking County, Ohio. Apparently the bus driver or the truck driver was 61-year-old truck driver named Jacob McDonald. And apparently, man, he wasn't doing his due diligence as far as looking ahead in traffic, assessing the environment. See, the thing with us truckers, and I might get on a little tangent here, but the thing with us truckers, man, we have to be mindful. Meaning, you gotta understand, like, when you see them red lights and people stopping way in front of you, maybe you should ease up, because you don't know what exactly the situation is that's up there, but you do know that it's a situation that is up there, right? You know what I do when I'm in traffic, and yeah, they teach you this in school, but it becomes a habit. It's more than just something you learn, like, oh yeah, I learned it. Like, nah, this is a habit. So when you see a lot of red lights, meaning people hitting their brakes that's in front of you, what I tend to do is, if I'm going, let's say I'm going 70, I'm just with the flow of traffic, I'm going 70 miles an hour, right? I see people that's hitting their red lights, they going crazy, this is mad red lights. I'm gonna take that down at least 10 to 15 miles. So I went from going 70 to going 60, 55. Because, especially if I'm loaded. If I'm loaded, I'm definitely taking that down. Maybe even 20. Yeah, the people that's behind me, they might be mad, but it's my responsibility because I'm one of the bigger vehicles that's on this road. I have to make sure that I have enough space and opportunity to stop. Apparently, that's not what Jacob did. Let me read what it says. It says, a truck driver has been cleared of all felony charges and found guilty of several lesser charges after a fatal crash with a high school marching band bus in 2023. So this was a few years ago. 61-year-old truck driver Jacob McDonald. Now, Jacob, you're 61, brother. I would assume you've been 61-year-old truck drivers. I would assume you at least been in the game 20 years, 20, 25 years. I don't know. They didn't give me any detail on you, but I would assume that you've been in the game. You understand what to do. It's not good, man. Anyway, 61-year-old truck driver Jacob McDonald was found guilty on 6 misdemeanor counts of vehicular homicide on Friday, May the 16th, by Judge David Branstall in Licking County, Ohio. So obviously this was done in Ohio, but it says, according to My San Antonio, McDonald was initially facing 26 charges, 6 third-degree felony counts of aggravated vehicular homicide, 9 fourth-degree felony counts of vehicular assault, and 11 first-degree misdemeanor counts of assault. So check this out, man. When the numbers are that high, they're taking accountability for everyone that's accounted for, that's on the scene. You hit a bus. You hit a car that hit a bus. Again, RIP to those victims, man. You know, I don't want everybody to just get the sense that us truck drivers, we just some lazy fucks. get in here and just drive and smoke some squares. And nah, bro. Some of us really take this job very seriously and are proud of actually doing this. So with that being said, we take accountability. We making sure that we're doing everything by the books, right? So let me finish reading. It says November 2023 crash involving a McDonald's semi truck and a high school marching band bus on Interstate 70 in Northeast Ohio killed 6 people, 3 students and 3 adult chaperones. McDonald failed to slow for traffic caused by a previous wreck and rear-ended a car, pushing it into the bus. Again, it goes back to what I was saying. You have to make sure that you are reacting way before a situation happens. Meaning, if you see them red lights, slow it down. Slow it down, bro. I don't understand how you wouldn't do that. Anyway, Judge Brandstool ruled that the state failed to provide a convincing argument for the element of recklessness, that could have led to felony charges. I don't know how the state didn't, because my thing is, and I'm not trying to condemn the man, but I mean, I'm only stating the obvious. It's obvious that our trucks are equipped with either forward and backward facing cameras, but definitely forward at least facing cameras. Now, he could have been an owner op, right? And some owner ops, this is somebody for you guys that's not in the industry, or you people that's not in the industry. Some owner ops might not have a camera. Now, I would suggest that you have one. Reason being, because you just never know. You might get some drivers out there that'll just jump in front of you and hit the brakes. Now, if you can't prove that they didn't entice, or entice a accident, meaning like, say if you accidentally run into them because they brake checked you, like, your insurance will make you liable as far as the accident. You like the trucks, we're always liable for the accident. If we don't have any proof to show that we didn't really do that, they're gonna always say that it's the trucker's fault, right? Now, in this situation, I believe it really was his fault, right? He's actually lucky that he's getting off with just misdemeanor charges, which is crazy. I mean, he still has to live with the fact that he killed 6 people. Gotta have more pride than that, man. We gotta do better than that. Anyway, let me finish reading this article. Anyway, it was saying failed to provide argument for the element of recklessness that could have led to felony charges. This job gives me the opportunity to recognize how, at various points in our lives, we are all just a few feet or a few seconds away from disaster. And that's what happens here, is what Judge Brandstool said. McDonald will be sentenced at a later date this year. His attorney states that he faces a maximum sentence of only 18 months. Only 18 months, you killed 6 people, and you're only getting you a maximum sentence of a year and a half. RIP to those families, man. I mean, RIP to those victims, to people that passed. And I pray for y'all family, man. Us truckers, man, like, we not all like that, man. I don't know what the brother was going through. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know the situation in detail, but I do know this. It's a lot of us out there that pay attention, and it's a lot of us out there that do take our job serious, and we are alert, and we do play by the rules. I make sure that when I drive, I can make it home to my family safe, just like when you're on the road with me, you can make it to wherever you're trying to go safe. That's the point of us driving. We got to do better, man. You know, I feel like the man should get way more than just 18 months. But apparently he caught a lucky break, I guess. It sucks. But I'm gonna leave that right there, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. Follow me on my Instagram at _kings, that is with a Z. We gotta drive better out there, truckers. You know, yeah, this was 2 years ago, man, but the pain that those families face will forever be fresh, and they'll never leave. We're responsible for these folks that's on the road, man. Anyway, man, always remember, put your seatbelts on and get ready for this ride. I'll see you next time. Peace.